Hello, and welcome to AccentIQ podcast. I'm really happy you're here. Today's story is about a small mistake. It only lasted a few seconds, but it became one of the funniest moments of my life. Maybe something like this has happened to you, too. Let's begin. It was a sunny Friday afternoon. I had just finished work. The weather was beautiful. People were walking through the city. Some were shopping. Some were talking with friends. Others were enjoying a cup of coffee outside small cafes. I wasn't in a hurry. I decided to walk home instead of taking the bus. As I walked down the street, I noticed someone in the distance. He looked familiar, very familiar. I couldn't remember his name, but I was sure I knew him. The closer he came, the more confident I became. Of course, I thought, I know this person. Without thinking, I smiled. Then, I raised my hand. Hey! I waved with confidence. The man looked directly at me. He smiled politely, and then he looked behind him. I stopped walking. Behind me? No, there was nobody behind me. He looked back at me again. Then he raised his hand. He waved. Perfect! I knew it. I waved even bigger this time. Good to see you, I called out. The man looked confused. Very confused. He kept walking toward me. I smiled. He smiled. Everything seemed normal. Until he walked right past me. He didn't stop. He didn't say hello. Instead, he walked straight to the person standing behind me. I slowly turned around. A woman was standing there. She laughed. "Hi, Michael," she said. The man smiled. "Hi, it's been a long time." Then they gave each other a big hug. At that exact moment, I realized something. The wave, the smile, the greeting, none of it was for me. I had just interrupted two old friends who hadn't seen each other in years. I stood there, completely frozen. For 1 second, I wished I could disappear. The woman looked at me. She smiled kindly. Then she laughed. "Were you waving at us?" My face became warm. I couldn't stop smiling. I thought. Then I laughed too. I thought you were saying hello to me. The man laughed. It happens more often than you think. Now all three of us were laughing. The embarrassing moment had turned into a funny one. Sometimes the best way to escape an awkward moment is simply to laugh. And believe me, my day was about to become even more interesting. The three of us stood there for a moment. Then we all laughed again. The awkward feeling quickly disappeared. The man smiled. "I'm sorry," he said. "I wasn't laughing at you. I was just surprised." I laughed. So was I. The woman smiled warmly. "It's okay. I've made the same mistake before." That made me feel much better. We introduced ourselves. "My name is Emma," the woman said. "And I'm Michael." I smiled. "I'm Alex. It's nice to meet both of you." "It was nice to meet you too," they replied. For a moment, it felt as if we had known each other for years. Michael looked at me and smiled. "Can I ask you something?" "Of course." "Who did you think I was?" I laughed. "Honestly, I have no idea. I just thought I recognized you." Michael laughed so hard that he almost dropped his coffee. "So you waved at a complete stranger?" "Yes," I admitted. "And I did it with so much confidence." Emma couldn't stop laughing. "I think that's the best part. You looked so sure." "I really was." The three of us laughed again. People walking by looked at us with curious smiles. One man even smiled as he passed. Laughter can be contagious. Michael took a sip of his coffee. "You know," he said, "something like this happened to me last month." "Oh, really?" I asked. He nodded. "I walked up to a man at the supermarket. I started talking to him. I asked him how his family was. I asked about his new job." I smiled. "What happened?" Michael laughed. After almost 2 minutes, the man finally said, "I think you have the wrong person." Emma covered her face with her hands. "Oh no, what did you do?" "I apologized about 10 times, and then I pushed the wrong shopping cart all the way to the checkout." Now we were laughing even harder. I couldn't believe it. Maybe I wasn't the only one who made funny mistakes. Emma smiled. "I have one too." She looked at both of us. "I once spent 5 minutes talking on my phone. I was telling my friend about my whole day. When I finished, I realized the phone wasn't connected. I had never pressed the call button." Michael laughed. "I've done that." "So have I said. Suddenly, our embarrassing stories didn't feel embarrassing anymore. They felt funny. They felt human. Everyone makes little mistakes. Everyone has awkward moments. And everyone laughs about them later. The afternoon sun was beginning to set. The streets were still busy, but none of us seemed to be in a hurry. It was strange. Just a few minutes ago, we were complete strangers. Now, we were standing together, sharing stories and laughing like old friends. Then Michael smiled. "I have an idea. There's a coffee shop just around the corner. Why don't we continue these stories over a cup of coffee?" Emma looked at me. "What do you think?" I smiled. "I think that's the best idea I've heard all day." Together, we started walking toward the little coffee shop. None of us knew that another funny mistake was waiting for us there. The coffee shop was only a few minutes away. As we walked together, we continued laughing. Each of us had another funny story to tell. It felt strange. Just 20 minutes ago, we had never met. Now it felt like we were old friends. Soon, we arrived at the coffee shop. The warm smell of fresh coffee welcomed us. Soft music was playing. The cafe was busy, but not crowded. A friendly barista smiled. "Welcome." We looked at the menu together. Michael ordered a cappuccino. Emma ordered a cup of hot chocolate. I decided to order a caramel latte. We found a table near the window. It was bright and comfortable. While we waited for our drinks, we continued talking. Emma told us about her first day at university. Michael shared a funny story about getting lost on the subway. Every story made us laugh a little more. A few minutes later, the barista called, "Caramel latte." I stood up immediately. "That's mine." I walked to the counter. The barista handed me a large cup with a smile. "Enjoy." "Thank you." I carried the drink carefully back to the table. I took a big sip. Then I stopped. I looked at the cup. I looked at my friends. Then I looked back at the cup again. "This doesn't taste like coffee." Michael raised an eyebrow. "What does it taste like?" I took another small sip. "It's very sweet. Almost like vanilla." Emma smiled. "Let me see." She looked at the label on the cup. Then she burst into laughter. "Oh no!" "What?" "You didn't order a caramel latte." I looked at the label. Written clearly on the cup were the words, "Vanilla milkshake." I couldn't believe it. I picked up the wrong order. At that exact moment, a young man walked toward our table. He looked around the cafe. Then he looked at the drink in my hand. Finally, he smiled. "I think you're drinking my milkshake." For 1 second, none of us said anything. Then all four of us started laughing. I stood up quickly. "I am so sorry. I heard my drink being called. I didn't even check the label." The young man laughed. "It's okay. I've almost picked up someone else's coffee before." The barista noticed what had happened. She smiled and walked over. "No problem. I'll make both drinks again." A few minutes later, everyone had the correct order. This time, I checked the label twice. Michael laughed. "Good idea." Emma smiled. "No more funny mistakes today." I looked at both of them and laughed. "I'm not making any promises." Just then, the barista walked past our table with a smile. "You know, you've been laughing since you came in. I think you've made everyone in the cafe smile today." I looked around. She was right. Several people were smiling. One couple even laughed as they watched us. It was amazing. A simple mistake had turned into a wonderful afternoon. As we finished our drinks, I realized something important. Sometimes the best memories begin with the funniest mistakes. And sometimes meeting the wrong person can lead you to the right friends. Thank you for spending this time with me. I hope this story made you smile. I also hope it helped you enjoy listening to English. I'll see you next time on AccentIQ Podcast. Until then, take care, keep smiling, and don't be afraid to laugh at your own little mistakes. Goodbye, my friend.